Alright, hello, hello, hello. Hopefully the stream works. Let me know if you can hear me, guys. I should be live now. I had to press one more button than I usually do. It's probably different with pre-scheduled streams. Nevertheless, I'm here and you should hear me now. So let me know if you can hear me. I see there was some activity in the chat already. So, hey Snicker, I'm happy to see you here. So, yeah, still no WW. Hello there, sir. I don't have donation link. I could set up donation link as well, I guess. But I have at least set up the notification this time. So, at least that should work. I did not think about setting up a donation link, that's true. That's true. But like this YouTube API, whatever it's sending. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Eddie. Thanks a lot. The notifications from Super Chat and all that stuff should work. So everything connected to YouTube API, if you buy something with it, should work. I did not think about setting up it externally. I guess I can do that. But now let's stop wasting our utterly boring time and let's see. So I did a little bit of work. I changed the sky, changed how it kind of looks like, reworked the shader quite a bit, added a bunch of grass. So now I'm using controller, by the way, to control it. It's generally, I think this is kind of a game that's gonna just look better when controlled by a gamepad instead of mouse. But now this works actually pretty universally. It works across all of them. But yeah, I got a bit more of a comics feel to it, and we get and I played a little bit with the painting effect as well, so we got it improved. Hopefully, should be much better. And just the color correction in the sky should be nice and smooth. Day and night cycle works right away as well, by the way. Let's see, actually, I have not tested if the physics simulation for picking up stuff works. So let me see about that. So, I just need some object that's simulating physics for it. I think so, it should just work directly. So let me just put here a bunch of them. Let's just... oh wait, I should have set them to simulate physics first. Alright, simulate physics. And they should be on top of one of the roofs, so let's make sure that this thing works. I'm gonna have to work on these plants, they are kind of just hanging in there. Right, let's see. Oh no, wait, come here. Ah, there we go. It should have been grabbed. Perfect. Okay. So at least the grabbing and everything like that still works. There's not that much of a reason why it shouldn't, but it's good to check it. Okay, so what needs to happen today, what we gotta work on, is this whole flying system. So, movement works pretty well. Right now we have two movement systems. We got just flying and walking. So if you slow down the velocity enough and let it... I'm being attacked by my dog. He's trying to steal my socks. Ecco! Nay! Okay, so what I was about to say is that I have two movement systems. One is just jumping around, which is actually just a montage animation that has enabled root motion, and then we get actual flying. So the cool thing about this is that we get super fast movement, which is really cool. And it's really fun when you are just flying quickly around, but it's not very precise, so that's something to spend some time on. And you started working on a horror game. Okay, cool. Anything specific you wanna share, or are you keeping it to yourself for now? I think I upset him. He's now resting. Okay, so first thing I was thinking about is just to change how it accelerates, because right now there is like even the fairly slow velocity is pretty fast. So I think just changing how much velocity... Is it cash grab? That's a good genre. I would recommend developing for that one. I think they are also called mobile games. Honestly, I think horror games are actually probably pretty good as a quick small project, because you get you can actually get away with ignoring most of the settings. Usually you have a bunch of preset stuff, and can get away with a bunch of stuff. But well, let me know how your cache grab strategy works. I may wanna apply it here as well. That could be a good idea for a video actually. Maybe I'm gonna steal it actually. Like a proper YouTuber could make a video like I tried to make I made a cache grab horror game and made whatever amount of money is it gonna tell. The UI is similar to Happy Few. Okay. I have not played it yet. I actually even have it on Steam. I have not played it properly yet since some early access version. Similar to Hello Neighbor. Okay, interesting. What's the setting like? Is it gonna be like a bunch of potentially zombies, but what's the are gonna be stealing stuff? It could be interesting, really, like a thief trying to steal stuff. There's this weird contrast with grass below it that I'm not particularly happy with. Oh, it's setting it based on it's probably my post-process adjusting it. But why is it rendering here red? What's this nonsense? It's taking just a landscape material. Yeah, I guess so. Guess it's just a landscape material. Okay. Those lines of brightness and okay, maybe it's not a landscape material. This is weird. Is it some height based? No. I'm not entirely sure what's causing it, honestly. I have to look into it later. But okay, what I'm working on right now is the movement. So first thing I wanted to change is the acceleration rate. And I'm even thinking that we could do something like a acceleration rate based on a current velocity. So for example, the higher the velocity, the higher the acceleration rate. So it's gonna keep increasing very slowly on the start, and then it's gonna eventually speed up as you move faster and faster. I think that could lead to some pretty interesting system. Or maybe I'm just trying to make it too universal. Unnecessary Turing machine. Excuse me, sir. I'm being attacked again. And what's worse, my green screen is being attacked. Okay. If you're not gonna stop, I'm gonna have to put you up here. Okay. Let's start by just lowering the acceleration rate. This is a function that's from that's written in C++, and I'm just exposing it. I personally like working with C++, with a combination of Blueprint C++ this way the most, because it lets you pretty easily adjust movement. So I don't like binding inputs directly in C++. It's usually pretty clumsy. Okay, now we get super short acceleration, but now it takes forever to speed up. So how about we try to blend it based on the movement? Let's see about this. Okay. Okay, Sneaker, I see you sent it. I surely hope that it's gonna work now. Trust me, I spent like 2 hours debugging it because the first time it didn't work, but it's gotta work. Come on, don't tell me it's not gonna work this time. I'm gonna be actually quite annoyed if that would be the case. It's more like there was a huge delay. Wait, give it a time. It's gotta work. Why is it taking forever? I'm gonna have to probably actually set up a separate link. Let me see. Last time it took like 3 or 4 minutes before it ran, so give it a give it a time. If it's not gonna work, then I am gonna be utterly upset and and probably have to set up my own solution, honestly, because the Streamlabs is apparently not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Let me see. I can play or alt play it. Okay. Okay, I can preview again your old your old thing, but not the new one for whatever it doesn't work. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to rework it. I used the Streamlabs, but it apparently sucks. For some weird reason. Type streams seems to like, okay, yeah, I'm truly sorry about it, because I promise I spent time on it to make it work, but now it just doesn't work again. I think there's some connection between Streamlabs and the... But it's weird, because Streamlabs is generally recommended... Or did I get... Oh, wait, now finally? Jesus, finally! It just took forever. Okay, man. Well, finally it ran. Alright, thank you for donation, Sneaker. Now it finally ran properly. What the hell? Why does it take like 5 minutes to run? Yeah, I'm gonna look at some of those that you recommended here and debug it offline, but why it takes forever, I have no clue. And I'm gonna maybe look at some external link for the donation setup as well, just so we get it working. But that's quite strange. Okay, movement. So let's maybe have a quick look over that function. I have universal function for movement. That's just no, I have for switch movement, but for acceleration I think I have something else. Let me see. We got our change speed right in here, and that's just a function that's calling a change speed. Give me a second, I'm gonna be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about it. I had to kick someone. I had to kick my dog out. He was utterly destroying everything in the room. So there was no other option, but he deserves that. Okay, so I see that I have even some to-dos that I haven't solved yet. Oh yeah, because it was resetting the rotation when he's landing. That sometimes gets messed up. Squarepack makes games. Hello there, sir. How are you doing? And okay, let's see what we are trying to set up here. We get our player controller reference. From it we get first person controller and get controller rotation, and that we are using for a forward movement. That's only for switch, and I am looking for acceleration right now. So change speed is right in here. And here we are just calling... is that so, Sneaker? You may want to change the doctor. Let's see. Or maybe you should stop watching those ads on the websites you frequent so much. Wait, what is that function itself? Let's find it. I got so used to Visual Studio now that I'm having more trouble with a with just using Hydra. With changing speed and stop changing speed, or what is that actual changing speed? Oh, that's timer handle. Never mind, I'm just being stupid. But where is the function that's assigned to it? I haven't seen this code for way too long. Wait, let me see it one more time. I've written this like a few weeks ago and then completely forgot about it. We have this for switching movement mode, that's fine. But for... oh, we have movement forward, that's what it's being called. No, movement forward has to be happening constantly. And that's just taking the movement times speed. Okay, that's forward vector multiplied by speed. And on change speed, this is gotta be the function that's triggered by a timer. There we go. Why did it take so long? And we just get our speed plus added value, which is supplied by a float, and that we get for minimum and maximum speed. Okay, so we have a few ways how we can go about it. We could get our current speed and try to set here some constant. So, square peg, you said doing good, that's good. The sharper effect in UE5 makes everything look so much better. True. And especially like sharpen together with upscaling, then we are up for some really cool games and cool visuals. Okay. Let's see, where are we setting the added value? Get our movement code, we got the added value. Wait, no, where did I set? I'm triggering it. Stop changing speed. At the added value. Oh, okay, I'm binding it and setting the added value right away. So when I use this, I'm setting the added value probably somewhere in here. Okay, I'm getting a current velocity from a movement, so this is what we are gonna need. We can keep it as a constant even. Well, could be constant expert, but this is good enough. Right guys, I'm gonna be answering chat with delay now because I'm actually gonna try to focus now to get something done. But I'm gonna keep an eye on it. So we definitely wanna get our current velocity when we are changing speed. And depending on what that current velocity is, we are gonna apply here a multiplier. And that multiplier is gonna change a added value. So if we want to do something like added value, do we have it here as a flow? No, we should be able to override it. Why can't we? Can we do star? Actually, I have never done this star. Yeah, it should be fine. Plus whatever value we specify here. So we're gonna have to define here a new float, which is gonna be, let's call it velocity multiplier. Velocity multiplier. And we come on, let's be proper. Let's define it by default. And we're gonna set it based on our current velocity. So if our current velocity is higher... Oh, am I on the wrong keyboard? No, I'm on the right keyboard. I just can't type apparently. It's fine. What the hell? Where is my proper... Am I going crazy? I feel like the keyboard is changing from under me. You know what? I'm gonna cheat. Take it from here and paste it in here. What the hell? If our current velocity is bigger than, let's say 100, 200, we are gonna set the multiplier to... I'm gonna slow it down. So let's do like 0.5. So velocity multiplier equal to 0.5, and if not, we're gonna keep it as it is. So we actually wanna define by default here. Look at this another pass before being right. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna do default will be actually 1. I'm using, yes indeed, I have been learning it a lot lately. I really like blueprints, but especially once you go outside of Unreal, blueprints are kind of useless. So it's good to expand the skills. And I feel like the change from blueprints to C++ was way smoother. Would not say I fully passed it, to to be clear, but it feels like it was way smoother than I expected. Okay, and this is gonna be our velocity multiplier. And after that, this should do the trick, right? We get our min-max stays the same, and if our velocity is, wait, we want the opposite. If it's less or equal to 200, we are gonna lower it, and if it's higher, we're gonna increase it. And but it's only on change speed. Huh. We may need to do it in that other function, in the actual movement. Yeah, because now it's gonna work only when I'm speeding up, so never mind, I'm being utterly stupid here. Let's take this whole thing. We need actually this whole thing. We're gonna find our not our takeoff. We are gonna find the movement forward. Change speed, stop changing speed. Switch movement, don't take off, move, blah blah blah. Where is the actual movement forward? There we go. And we're gonna have to apply it here. Our added value is not defined here, but we are gonna... It's fine. We can do it directly now. We are gonna do it right before we add it up. So our speed multiplied by our velocity multiplier. And if our velocity is less than 200, it should be, velocity multiplier should be 0.5. Your game is gonna be the best walking simulator ever. Nice. Very nice. Are you planning to just add their jump scares left and right and just make sure to, you gotta just make it so hard that no one will be able to pass it, because then you can just always use an argument that people just didn't finish it, that if they finished it, they would understand why is it so good. Could outsmart them. Okay, let's save this. Blueprints are for drafting and shedding new mechanics, but the basics should be written in C++. It depends. It really depends. Anything that's math heavy, anything that's requires heavier computing should be always in C++. There is no argument about it. But there is nothing wrong with keeping some things in blueprints if it's fast to do. Like for a lot of things, it's like, for example, binding the input here. Like the better you have it bind it in the C++ class or in the blueprint itself, like performance impact is minimal and it's so much easier to use here. So it's really not that, it's not one fit for all. That is, in general, probably good idea, but probably true. But on the other hand, if you just say it's not as simple as never always use C++ or the other way around. I don't think the multiplier is multiplying the way I want it to be. Like, for example, I don't have here almost any heavy math. This is all just like setting up calculation. I would gain fairly minimal performance boost just for moving it into for having it in blueprints. I'm doing it in C++ because that's what I need to practice and what I want to get better at, but there is not really, I don't think there would be that much of a difference. With the physics calculation I do once I start actually playing here with this, then there is an argument to be made, especially once it starts interacting with each other. But just like this, it's not that important. Okay, I need to print out my multiplier. Or do I? That's gonna be annoying to print. I forgot how to print things to the console. Oh, that's the worst thing. So it's like, for example, printing strings onto the console is so utterly simple. Just print string on the in blueprints, and doing it in C++ is just insane, stupidly complicated. Right, let me just find syntax for it real quick. Okay. Because I actually don't remember it. It was lock something, but I don't remember exactly. Oh, it's UE lock. Okay, yeah, there we go. Is C++ similar to blueprints? In a way, it's similar in a way where you just like Unreal C++. Let's be clear here, not C++ by itself, but Unreal C++. It's fairly similar to blueprints because you basically just call functions from Unreal's API. You don't do much else than that. Velocity multiplier. Are you gonna force me to convert it? No, wait, I should be able to just do it directly, right? He probably expects string, doesn't he? Context pair format. Okay, that's not very helpful. I have to do something like this. And can we just convert it to string? Is it gonna let us directly? No, come on. Yeah, that's what I find very, very annoying about people. So just get stuck on these stupidest things that are incredibly easy to do in blueprints. Let's see, what am I messing up? Cannot resolve the symbol velocity multiplier. Why cannot you resolve the symbol? Print x. You know what? Let's use our good old friend ChatGPT. That's what I like to use quite often for these stupid things that are just about remembering. There's nothing wrong with using it. F-string printf, yeah, that's what I thought. You need a custom converter, right? They are not gonna let me. They are not gonna let me do it directly. It's so easy when I can do just in native C++, I do just cout and don't have to worry about it. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. Let me just try it. I'm doing F-string and it's velocity multiplier. There we go. S-string is... But why do I need to define separately? That's annoying. Yeah, that's what kind of I'm talking about. It's unnecessarily complicated. I just need to show a value. It would be very easy to... Wait, why is it not letting me? Do I define it even somewhere? Yeah, I do. Wait, and also it cannot be constant if I'm changing it. No, that's current velocity. Jeez, now I'm being just stupid. Do I need to know? Let's see, what am I messing up? Friend, help. I'm gonna tell him to fix it for me. It's so fun when you can just speed up things like easily. Let's see, what did I mess up? No, he's still not letting me print it. Okay, I think I'm running into some other issue. What am I missing? Okay, I can just cheat around to find a way how to print it. But if velocity multiplier is a float, it's defined by 1. Why doesn't it let me print it? It should be pretty straightforward. Wait, we got 1, 2, am I missing? What am I missing? Wait, what? Add stamina just to make the game longer. Fun enough. Yeah, sure, players are gonna love you. Let's see. That's why I hate programming on stream. It's Gotta make people nervous. I'm then getting a long temporary string. Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm just gonna define it as a variable. We can make it a public variable. That's something that's gonna be good to be exposed anyway, so I'm just gonna have it available. I have properties here. It's actually gonna be probably easier to do it because I can then change the rate it's recalculating anyway. Okay, we need blueprint, read and write, and we can call it our speed multiplier. Category is fine, and what we are just gonna do here, this we can completely ignore, and we are gonna do this we can also ignore. We are gonna just set here a default value in the constructor to be 0.1, and because we are gonna be overriding it now, we just need to make sure. Oh, come on. We have it normally equal to 1. Okay, that's one way to cheat around it. Okay, speed multiplied by speed multiplier. That should do the trick now. Alright, hopefully it's not gonna force me to recompile the whole thing. So let me compile this. Hello, sir. Are we done? Are we done? We should not be done. Oh, there we go. Alright, perfect. And now we should be hopefully able to get here our multiplier into my console here. So let's get a multiplier, and we can just add it to the debug here. So we got our velocity. No, I think we have speed here directly. Yep. So let's just add it in here. So we're gonna add it in here. Let's just make here a space with multiplier, and there we're gonna pass our multiplier. Alright, let's see now. Okay, 0.5, that should be correct. And the moment we get over, okay, I think we are not setting it back, so slowing down works fine, but our multiplier is not adjusting based on the speed. Let's see, how did I mess up? Get a multiplier, else it should be equal to 1. If its speed multiplier is, wait, what the hell did I do here? Not speed multiplier, the velocity, current velocity. If current velocity is less than 200, then set the multiplier. Good, maybe I would be better off just doing here some actual multiplication with the velocity, try to adjust it dynamically. But we will see. We will see. Let's see about it. Okay. Why is it compiling for so long as well? It should be just a quick change. So usually the changes like this take just a minute or so. Well, not a minute, just a few seconds. Okay, there we go. Okay, we get 0.5, and once we go over 2, we change it to 1, and he keeps speeding up. Okay, so now when we lower it, we're gonna get our very low velocity. Our speed multiplier is 0.5, that's good. I would maybe even think about making it even more dynamic. Okay. Let's see. Is it worth? I could do just a switch statement, it could be faster. Yeah, what nah. Let's be fancy here. If our velocity is higher than 1000, we are gonna set our speed multiplier to, else if our velocity is higher. Oh, come on. Why does the equal... Ah, there we go. Is higher than 300. Oh, it's less than 300. Then... else. Not else, we need else if. And if that is the case, we are gonna do... Wait. If it's higher than... No, it should be opposite. If it's higher than 1000, it's gonna be 2. If it's less than... Now we are gonna do the opposite. If it's more than 300, it should be 1. And otherwise, it's gonna be... Let's do 0.5. Maybe better off. I'm wondering how much worth it is to just setting it, trying to figure out some dynamic system. So, okay, we know that here the velocity is less than 300. So, we can do probably something like current velocity divided by 100 and then multiplied by something. So let's keep it simple. If we're dividing by 100, that means multiply by 0.01, and we can do a little bit more than that, so let's try like 0.05, and this is gonna be our adjust multiplier based on speed. I think on higher velocities it makes sense to do fairly high jump of speed. It's gonna just make it look cooler, but we're gonna see. Andrew, hello man. I see you smiling. I don't know why, but good that you are smiling. How you doing, man? But are you working on any game, Andrew? Okay, that's probably way too low. Oh, because we can't go... Wait, no, I should be able to clamp it. But it's fine, I can always clamp it to a minimum value. Can I though? Isn't it gonna force me to have always a minimum speed? No, I think if I just increase my clamp here, it should be fine. Wait, can I just adjust it in the... Well, I can adjust it here, but can I mainly do it in the bird itself? Let me find the bird. Okay, that was not a very smart name. I do agree with that. Okay, let's actually follow the conventions. Car, characters, player, bird. And do I have it exposed or are those local variables? I am pretty sure these are local variables and I am quite right. I tried to type, my bad, printing should have been f-string text syntax. Yeah, no worries, man. It's within the same same angular brackets. Yeah, it's yeah. Don't worry about it. But thank you for trying to help. Thanks a lot, man. I just managed to YouTube censored it. That's weird. I didn't even get any notification it got censored. What the hell? What's this? YouTube overlords are back. And what are they doing? That's weird. Oh, thank you for trying, man. managed to find a workaround meanwhile. I'm currently working on like a smaller pure C++ without Unreal program, like a small productivity app, and that is a completely different sets of functions. So and I haven't been writing much of C++ in Unreal lately, so like I have to get back into all the functions that I need to remember. Because those, it's like just, it's very annoying to just do some basic things like printing something in the console. Takes forever. I understand the need for it, but it's annoying because it's so simple to do just with blueprints. But Verse seems to solve a lot of these issues. We'll see. I'm really looking forward to Verse coming to Unreal. I think that's gonna help speeding a lot of things up. Okay, now we should get a minimum. Okay, now our multiplier is, but we are increasing the speed slightly bit, but our multiplier is so low that it's not even worth it. Okay, I think we are dividing it by too big of a number. Okay. Did I add here unnecessarily 0? Oh, no, I didn't. I don't think I did. Really? Why is it even recompiling everything? Am I like forcing it to recompile everything? Because I am pretty sure it should just do a quick rebuild of a bird and nothing else. Okay, now it's higher, but the multiplier is still low, like crazy. Oh wait, and our velocity stays 0, so that means the thing that's being applied is 0 anyway. So we gotta be multiplying it by super low value. Yeah, we are multiplying it by... Okay. Current velocity multiply... Oh, we are taking current velocity and multiplying it. I'm so stupid. You're not actually an Unreal developer, but C++, however, I use it as a client for controlling jets on nanos. So, okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Cool to have you here. How have you stumbled upon this stream? That's interesting. Usually I get here just like pure blueprinters or a pure or like a game dev guy. So rarely do I don't think I have even chatted here with purely C++ dev. Wait, was it clamp? And what is it? Minimum maximum is okay. So we wanna do like 0.1/1 and the value. Oh no, fuck! The first is the value. So we wanna do something like this and close it, right? Yeah, but can I actually get the function without the whole lexicon? Well, apparently not. No, but it should be first, then minimum, maximum, probably. Wait, can I get it from documentation? Is documentation gonna be kind to me? The min max, yep. Okay, so we wanna do here, let's do just minimum maximum, that's fine. If this runs well, I can just try to apply it for everything, but I wanna see if this, how it handles it. Because I do think there is some value in having like a faster speed up. Once you go over a certain threshold, like a fucking warp drive, once you are fast enough. And also when you know that you are speeding up so much, it probably means that you wanna fly bigger distance, so it makes sense to have it as a pretty high value. Let me get my music back on. Okay. Okay then, but now we are going too high. Yeah, but it's gonna lock it completely, that's what I thought. Okay. Because we are getting our current was and speed by speed multiplier, and because if I look it at our st velocity times minimum, let's see actually. Let's see, can I just make this one equation work? I am quite curious about it because I do think it's could lead to pretty good result. So let's hide this whole thing for now. Oh. Just wanna see what this is gonna look like. We get our speed multiplier, and we want this times 0.1. This time we can actually we can keep it as 1. We just are gonna limit our minimum. And that we get speed times, yep. Let's try 0.5. Let's see what this is gonna end up as. Stream just showed up in your recommendation. Won't miss a chance to see other demos. Okay, cool enough. You came into right time to show how horribly I don't know the Unreal's API apparently, but good job. Glad to see you here. And Juris Perkonson Thunderwolf, greetings from Latvia. Well, hello there, sir. I think I know about your work. You do make a sci-fi assets, right? Like the Star Wars space stations. I think we follow each other on Twitter. I think I see your work from here and there. I hope I'm not mixing you up with someone. But okay, that speed up was way too fast. What was that? And it doesn't get me slowed down, but I don't have it applied on slowing down, but that's fine. Okay, we need to set this to way lower value, but honestly, I'm starting to quite think that this is not gonna do the job. Correct about assets. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know about your work. Very cool. It's like very, very typical. And when I see it, I always get the episode 4, Star Wars episode 4, the attack on the Death Star vibe. It's like that last mission, or Battle of Yavin, when was the game, when it was like the free game. That's kind of the vibe I usually get. I wonder, was that any inspiration? Juris. Well, no worries. I actually pronounced it correctly, completely randomly. I did not expect it. Juris. Yeah. I'm from Czech Republic originally, so we probably have very similar pronunciation as with Latvia. Juris Perkonson, I would guess. Okay. If you want, I can pronounce it like Tunderoval. I don't think I can do that in without English, but yeah. Okay. Do I have a video with your stylization in UE5? If you mean about making post-processing and stylizing it, I don't think so, actually. I am not entirely sure, but I don't think so. I am planning to get deep into how to make how to stylize your game just with materials and with visual and with post-processing, but I get here these weird red mess-ups. I don't know why. I am planning to make a bunch of videos about it. Right now I'm focusing on making a 2D game, 2D tutorials, just so because Unity refugees need help. So I am basically just making a bunch of 2D Unreal 2D tutorials now. But after that, don't know what after that. I have a lot of topics that I want to cover. I want to definitely do way more with VR, mainly PC VR, because there is not much of it covered. And VR expansion plugin progressed quite a lot since last time I worked on it, and there's a lot of the things that would be helpful for people, I think, like doing stuff from scratch, etc, etc. It's also something that I probably want to get back to as well, like a lot of mobile games that needs to be done, not needs to be done, but that would be helpful to a lot of people, so I'm gonna probably try to cover that. So yeah, there is a lot of topics I am planning to cover. And I don't think I have anything about stylization yet. Maybe I think I have like a quick video about post-processing from like a few years back that you can probably find up. It's like how to make your game look different or better, something like that. If you just scroll through my channel, you can probably find it. Okay, let's see. Get our multiplier on 0.5. That's starting to be pretty good. And if you go higher, it starts speeding up. And if we go even higher, it starts speeding up even more. And we're gonna work with our multiplier. Wait, why does my slowing down now doesn't work though? I see that. I do care about VR quite a lot. I did spend a lot of time working on VR, but I kind of gave up lately. Meta and in general VR industry is kind of messy, but I still want to make tutorials and just do stuff, but not really thinking about making commercial product. Snicker WW, exactly, that's what I would say. I see you care about VR development, it's cool, thank you kindly, I do. Remote controlling from VR, you see, and yeah, that's something that I have been looking into a lot as well. I mentioned like this is this small like passion and project I'm planning, well, project like something I would love to get to. It's like building robots, and you can do a lot of cool stuff with combining Unreal with you can just connect honestly Unreal, use Unreal as a visualizer, connect whatever signals you send there to some small Raspberry Pi, and do some really cool stuff. It's like building just robots, even autonomous robots now, but just robots that you control from within Unreal. Just put on the VR headset and just make stuff. It's gonna be some really cool stuff are gonna be happening eventually. I can't quite get many robots now. Okay, there was an issue with slowing down and I don't know why. I wanna make yes because someone has to do it. I'm gonna have to make a tutorial for APK build because it's horrible in Unreal. It's absolutely terrible how difficult it is. To be fair, it's difficult to do it because Android is kind of a bit of a nonsense with what they do there. But Unity does much better job there with making it easy for users. Less flexible, but easy. Yeah. Yeah, but I understand why people don't cover it, because there is just so many weird things that can go wrong. And so you just literally follow the step-by-step, do it exactly correct, and it just doesn't work. Because Unreal's, because not Unreal's, but Android's SDK and JDK has to go exactly with what Unreal expects you to use, and that's also changing all the time. And Google Console, Google Play Console, when you upload it to Play Store, just expect certain version of Unreal. It's a mess. It's insane mess. It's because Unity is for bad games. True. We can't I can't complain about it. That's true. And bad games are usually on mobile. There are some really good games on mobile though. It's like it's just a different platform. It's not often used as it should be. Okay. So the issue was that I am not slowing down. So why am I not slowing down? Wait, could it be just something stupid like me not assigning the values here correctly? No, I am subtracting correctly. Let's see. Let's recompile it. Building for iOS. Yeah, I fully believe that. I have looked a little bit into building up for iOS, because like Apple is one of the few platforms that I really want to have nothing to do with. I wholeheartedly dislike Apple. But I have looked a little bit about what you have to do, what loops you have to jump through, and it's really bad. I don't know why it's so tough to make it easy for mobile platforms. But I know that like with Android I can somewhat understand it, because it's really open ecosystem. Everyone does something else, and it's difficult to get it right when everyone is working on it. But iOS, where it's like a closed up ecosystem, everything is developed internally with the same group of people. It should be incredibly easy to make it nice, and they just mess it up all the time. Can spell Apple without L. That's true. That's very true. Yeah, and also with Apple just makes it so horrible for developers. You have to pay licenses. You have to own. You have to own. I think Quest. No, what was? No, Jesus, not Quest. You have to own a Mac to even package properly for iPhone, Apple. It's just utterly horrible. Okay, my velocity doesn't go under 0. Why? Am I locking it somewhere? Uploading to App Store does not make it easier if there's stupid complaints and design of thing. Yep. Not very differently at all. Okay, speeding up. It works fine if I'm going under it, but... Wait, is it because I'm locking the speed? No, but I should stop adding the speed, so it shouldn't... Why is my velocity being locked? Lock speed... It's flying. Braking acceleration, that's fine. So let's see. Oh, because I set minimum speed to 0. Ah, I see. Okay, because I am locking it here. If this is my move unchanged speed, and unchanged speed is not gonna go lower than 0. That's why 0 was here. Okay. Should be here. Otherwise, bird can't be static. Can't have 0 velocity. Well, I should probably actually test it before writing what I think it is, but I am fairly confident that is the case. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, we should have it compiled, so let's see about it now. If I'm right with my... Oh, the value keeps increasing, but I can at least lower it properly now. Okay, we keep increasing. Once you go over a threshold, it speeds up much faster. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. And we have an option to lower it. The lowering is probably happening too fast. I'm gonna have to adjust it. Other than that, yeah. You wish the developer could make. I try to, man. But to like making good comments is difficult. I don't know. Have you watched that video? It's like a video about Valve development, and I think I should probably make it even cleaner. There's a bunch of things that should be commented that isn't, and let me just make it a space. But yeah, it's. It's really funny when you hear there's like a bunch of people who believe that code should not have any comments and because code should be self-explanatory, and when you hear it you just want to slap them because it's just completely untrue. It's like a really nice ideology, it's really nice dream to have, and if you maintain the code only by yourself, I would argue that even then it's not the case, but I would kind of see that working. But in like a real environment when multiple people are using the code, it's just stupid. It's just so utterly stupid to think that. It's just not a good idea. Snicker, you already missed me. That's so nice. Of course, I would not say I missed you, but I missed your money. Okay. Okay, I think this is actually much better. We got to work on just simply moving up and down, and I also this whole hanging around in the air when he is not moving is kind of messy, right? This is not a good velocity. When our velocity is 0 here, it does not make that much of a sense when the bird is just static. This is not a good pose, not a good pose for a bird. Let's see if we can do something about it. Alrighty. Get my... Okay. You need background noise to work properly. Hey, if I can do that for you, no problem at all. I have it with music, but I can't like, listen to people talking when I'm working. Like I can listen to podcasts and things like that. It's just my brain just does not process it. But I do listen to a lot of music when I want to do focused work. And I know that a lot of people do that. Like a lot of people just listen to streams when they are working. So don't mind at all. I don't mind at all. Okay, so what I wanted to do here was to see about the animation for this little birdie. Okay, we got our characters, Animalia and Bluebird animations. Really? The drawer is nice, but when we actually try to use it, it's not that useful. I usually just lock it, honestly, because I tend to reset my layout a lot, because I often work with students, or when I record tutorials I make sure to have it in the default layout because I know it confuses people. But damn, it's annoying to always go from scratch. I should probably just make my... I think I may even have one. I just did not get used to loading it. Do I have some? No. Okay, I have to save it later. Alright, animations. We're gonna probably our in-place animations, and we are looking for some hovering. Do we could just hover? No, of course, why should we? Okay. We can flying hover. Let's see. And a bunch of standing of animation, but not that much hovering. Let's see if we can make it work. Let's open the animation blueprint. So we're gonna get it somewhere around here. There we go. I did not make the animation, not at all. I just bought some pack and I modified some of it, and then I'm gonna probably modify more. I'm gonna modify a bird itself a lot. It's missing feathers, a bunch of things like that. But no, I honestly don't do any modeling at this point. It's a bit of a bit too much work. I don't like to spend time on it, and I don't enjoy it even that much. Okay, so we get our glide here. Speed up, slow down, glide. And we have just invert, and I'm doing some look there. Okay, let's try it with just a montage. Not montage, with a animation sequence. Get our characters, Bluebird animations. And this is gonna be a animation blend space from our Bluebird. Excuse me, where is the Bluebird? There we go. And it's gone, because why shouldn't it? Are you kidding me? I feel like I think that this drawer is getting worse with every version. I don't know if it's just me, but it definitely feels that way. Alright, so this is gonna be our flight. No, that's not how you write flight. Okay, never mind, I'm giving up. I don't know how to write flight. Let's put that fly underscore idle. And we're gonna change this based on the velocity. I can probably just do horizontal axis. Is it a good idea to make a walking animation on UE, or should I do it in Blender? That depends on what you are trying to do. Honestly, I would recommend just using Mixamo. Just get your character, rig it for Mixamo, or you can use Mixamo Converter, get it for Unreal Mannequin, and just import it in Unreal and maybe modify it a little bit if you want to with some ikeys or just some manual edit. But I would not bother making it myself. But if you actually want to make it yourself and you like the process, then Blender is probably still a bit more advanced, unless you want to do some really nice ikey stuff. Okay. Am I slowing this down? Yeah, this is playwright is 0.2. Okay, so we're gonna put this little guy on the 0.2. Oh wait, can I actually do a playwright dynamically based on my speed? That may be better idea. Can I can expose it. Okay. Let's do here some fancy stuff. Can actually probably make it pretty cool here. Okay, this by default is probably still gonna be much lower. But we can probably do here some pretty cool stuff. Okay, so this is our 0 to... Okay, what even value am I working from? This is gonna be our velocity. And let's set this between 0 to 2000. Velocity for this is adjust it a little bit, so no worries, man. Enjoy work. The velocity here, how fast are we gonna be moving? Let's see. Let me see if I have here some other interesting. I see. Okay. I should have named this blank space fly hydra underscore BS. It's gonna be easier to identify. Right, fly hydra BS. And let's see. Can have this to about, let's say, our velocity is around 300. No, let's say 200. Maybe even less actually. Let's just see how it's gonna go. And the play rate here is gonna be like 0.5. Probably even less. Okay, let's try actually 0.2 for both. Okay, no, it doesn't really work for the bird too much. Let's for the flying. Let's try like 0.4. And then we're gonna grab it. Excuse me. Let's grab our flying hover. What if? Again, I'm gonna just duplicate it, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. And flying hover, we are gonna set for our velocity about 1000. Let's none we don't care about. And there we go. But I sometimes want to glide when I am. Can I do something based on? Oh, that's gonna be tough. I'm gonna have to do something that's gonna figure out. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you kindly, sir. I think I'm getting just a bunch of dust in the air, so it's more like my allergy to dust rather than anything else. But thank you kindly. Because I think we're gonna have to make it a little bit more complicated. This is a good start. I'm gonna just keep it as a for a start. But I think I'm gonna have to adjust it based on the angle the bird is moving in, because it's not gonna be enough. Okay, can connect this, and we're gonna just get here the velocity. And then graph, are we getting velocity already? No. Okay, so let's just make it here as a float. Get velocity. Andrew, are you working on anything interesting? I know that you mentioned what you use Unreal for. But what interesting work are you working on right now? Get me a vector length. I read Sneaker here is working on horror cash grab. He's the pure money guy here. This is what we respect him for. And anyone else is who is here, like, feel free to mention what you are working on, guys. I'm curious. What do you guys work on? Okay, and this is we're gonna just keep here, and it's gonna be our anim velocity. That's a variable I should have always have here anyway. Let's get here the flying glide. We can get here the velocity. Okay. Advise it what's happening. Is my velocity stopping all of a sudden? What the hell happened? It was working fine last time. Going crazy? What? It was working fine the whole time. Today you finished sending voice from Unreal to a robot so you can fully communicate with people remotely. Yeah, that's very cool. Very nice. What did you use for text to speech and speech to text? Did you use the Azure, or what did you run with? But it's very interesting project. Did I change something here and forgot about it? No. Like absent-minded, I did something stupid. I would swear that the last time I tried it, this worked fine. Stop -1, Yep, that's all fine. What's happening? I'm not setting the velocity anywhere. I'm just getting it. Use the plugin for voice chat from Epic Marketplace and modify it to send a voice. Okay, very cool. That's not a bad idea. Sounds pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. I did a project with connecting Unreal's API to not Unreal. What am I saying? Unreal with like OpenAI API, back with what the hell? Why changing the blend space changes the velocity? What? That has nothing to do with it. I think I'm going crazy. This is nonsense. Okay, that's quite strange. No, but what I meant to say is that I made like a project that you could connect to OpenAI's API to make like a very smart NPCs, and I just used Azure servers for text to speech and speech to text for it, and that worked pretty well because you could just send like simple string, simple text information through it, and then it would let you work with it. But I never thought about using voice chat for it. No, but you are just sending voice, right? You are never converting it to text, so you don't care. Yeah, I needed to convert it to text. It's an interesting experiment. Now there's a bunch of AI models that lets you do speech to text as well, so it may be actually interesting. I have to think about it. Thank you for the tip, man. Okay. Let's try one more time. Plant space, which is animation, is changing how my actor behaves. Am I going crazy? No, this is nonsense. Is it using root motion? Wait, no. How? It should not be. Is that actually what's messing it up? Oh, I think it is. Oh, that's so utterly idiotic. Oh, it was that. Oh, I had. Wait, no, I don't think I connected it back. Let me connect it back. But if that's the case. Yeah, now it works fine. Okay, now we are getting somewhere. I'm gonna change funding. Very interesting, thank you. Maybe I should give AI try to real-time translation. Oh yeah, you're probably gonna do very well. That's definitely a good use case. Real-time translation is definitely something that I would look into. There is also AI, and in connection with game development, and Andrea specifically, is something that I am. Once I dive into it, I'm not gonna do anything else, and I'm gonna just see like a year of tutorials about it. Because I'm starting to more and more think about doing like tutorials on YouTube as like, hey, I am learning it, I'm learning some stuff, and I'm sharing what I'm learning. I don't really like making a tutorial. It's like how to do this, because it's like, especially with a lot of projects, there is not really a correct way how to do it. It's like I can show you how I do it, I can show you a way that works, but it is the correct way. I have no fucking clue. Like, it's kind of stupid. So I really look at making it, and it also makes it much easier for me to just do things that I'm interested in, and just find helpful to people. I'm curious what you think about this, guys. How do you think about it? Because I think it's kind of silly to claim that you make something that you in tutorials say the correct way how to do it, because you can't even say it. There's too much context that you don't know what that people know. Know. Well, whatnot. But yeah, I kind of really look at YouTube way more like, hey, these are all the cool things I'm learning about and that I wanna do, and let me share it with you. Just I never really think about it as like, hey, this is the correct way how to do something. But let's see. Isaac Dean cosplay. You love my VR tutorials. Well, thank you kindly, sir. I'm glad you like them. I should make one that focuses more in depth in gun manipulation, like snapping hand meshes to figure sliders. Yeah. That's not a bad idea, actually. I'm not sure if I could probably make it pretty simple to make it universal, not just for guns, but for any manipulation of like the objects that you pick up. But people usually think about guns because shooting in VR is so much fun. But yeah, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I'm gonna take it into consideration. Sometimes example of implementation is more helpful than a precise tutorial. True, that's very true. Because I also think about it how I've now learn. Like when I was a beginner, just starting out, like you follow tutorials and just go step by step, and because you don't know what's happening, super confused. But when you just learn more and you get better at things, which is the stage where I'm like very comfortable with Unreal. I don't remember a last time when I watched tutorial from start to end. I did used to do that a lot, but I'm very much like, okay, let me just see the code. I don't need explanation. I know exactly what it does. I just need the syntax, or I just need to know exactly the code. I already know what it should do. So yeah, that's a good point. But sometimes it's true that you see something that you did not know it would be possible to do it this way. Which would be probably the good example of the implementation. But yeah, yeah, who knows? See, my YouTube is probably gonna be changing a lot. I mean, it is changing already, but just what stuff I do is just what I'm interested in. I probably like doing more of a bit more advanced tutorials as well, because it's just much more interesting. Okay, now we can speeding up. I think I'm gonna have to change the transitions between speeding up and slowing down. By the way, I just made this, how I made this slowing down animation, which is probably completely impossible for the logic wise, or however you wanna call it. It's I just grabbed the flying forward animation and turned him a few degrees back. That just turned into this animation. It's probably super silly, but it does the job. Okay, yeah. Okay, this actually looks better than I thought. But I think what I need to do is to adjust the transition based on the angle. Because right now there's not that much of a reason for him to be waving his arms. I'm not speeding up, right? So what I probably want to do is that when he is aiming down, he's gliding. And then when he is aiming up, he is slowing down. We have here 2D blunt space. I first need to actually see how the code could even work, because I don't know yet. So let me get my bird. That's weird sentence. Let me get my bird. Okay. Okay, how could we go about it? Make it new one, and this is gonna be a, let's call it angle. Okay, so what we basically need is to know which direction is the bird itself looking. So we need our actor forward vector, and from the actor forward vector, can we just yeah, the more you get experience, the less you watch tutorials. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You just don't have that much of a need. You just like, you're gonna watch some high-level overview of something where you need to understand the new concept, but like watching the whole tutorial is kind of a waste of time for you. Can we get like a ground? Can we get a ground location? Something like that? Oh god, how could I get a... I need to know a position of a bird relative to ground. Or can I know by up vector? I could potentially know by getting a up vector. I need actor up vector. If I am not utterly mistaken, I could be able to, based on my z of my up vector, now it's 1. Yeah. So unless I do like the whole of, no, I still would be able to know, right? So no, it doesn't matter. But the direction doesn't matter, that's fine. I just need to know when he is I could probably do some math between forward vector and up vector, and based on that deduce. So okay, but maybe even just an up vector will be fine. So our z, when we are flying straight, is pretty much 1. When we face up, our z is 0, and when we face down, our z is 0 as well. But does the angle matter? No, the angle shouldn't matter from left and right. That's a different axis. So okay, let's see what we get to do with our x. Let's get z to as even as possible. And if I aim down, my x is 1, my z is almost 0. And if I aim up, its x is 1. And okay, yeah, I can just get this direction. That was actually surprisingly easy. So I need to sketch it out though. So if we get our z is gonna tell us 1 means c1 means bird is flying straight, and 0 means bird is flying up or down. And with our x, we know that if it's 1, he's flying, I think it was up. And if it's -1, he's flying down. Let me see if I'm correct. Let's test the thesis. Up is -1, down is 1, so it's the other way around. -1 is up and 1 is down. Okay, with this we should get some pretty nice directions. Let's see. How am I gonna do it? We'll probably do just some pure function that's gonna calculate it for us. But what do I even want to? Let's just try to find this find the result. So let's just do here a pure function. I should probably write that pure function in C++. It's gonna be easier. So you know what? Let's do it. It's gonna be faster in Blueprints. I can rewrite it in C++ later. Gonna first get it right, and then we're gonna figure out how to make it actually performant. So what we want is get per direction. What do I have here? This look direction. That's just break vector x reverse up. What the hell is this? Why do I have this here? Oh, it's okay. Never mind. Now I know what it is. Let's take this and we're gonna get here now we're gonna just get here reference. So let me make here a local variable which is gonna be a string. This is gonna be our direction, and we're gonna put it in our return. It's gonna be a string right in here. All right. And we're gonna make it a local variable here, and this is what we are outputting. And now, if our value from our forward, no, we need just up vector actually. The value from our up vector z is greater than, let's say, 0.8, we're going up. We're going straight. Or really, is it gonna do this stupid assumption? Of course it is. This is just new bug in Unreal that it just pretends it doesn't know about this variable. It's gonna have, I think there was some mess updated with setting up the functions where it assumes that the variable is not writable. But now if I add it here, it's gonna work again. So maybe if it just promoted to variable, it's gonna not create it as a writable. Okay, I'm gonna, this is our direction. Let's call it a bird direction. Can I expose it? Oh, because it's probably because I created as output, so he thought that it doesn't work. That this is what I'm trying to overwrite. Well, either way. Straight, gonna do a false. And here, we're gonna check if our value for the x is greater than 1. Oh, the greater than 0. If that's true, we are going, if it's greater than 0, that means we are going down. Let's maybe be a bit more, so it's like 0.2. If it's greater than 0, then we are going a down. Wait, no, up. Being stupid again. 1 is, yeah, down. And if it's less than minus 0.2, if this is true, that means our value is less than minus 0.2, we're going up. Let's see, and let's say if not, then it's straight. Okay. I'll make this pure. Let's see. Am I Czech? You have been in Prague. I was really beautiful. Yeah, I am Czech. You visited Karlovy Vary and tried mineral water. Okay, you saw a bunch of Czech stuff. Oh, cool. Yeah, I am and have been, as long as I remember, Czech person. But yeah, you got some of the interesting stuff. Usually people just are in Prague, drink a bunch and then leave. But seems like you got the Škoda factory and you got Karlovy Vary. Those are interesting stops. Okay, now we're going straight, going up, going even more up, and then we are gonna even it out to straight, and we are going down. Holy crap, it works pretty well. It works way better than I thought, actually. Okay, very, very cool. We are getting there. Okay, I'm glad you like it there. I liked it there. Okay, now for the hard part. We gotta rework this, and I have to know how to get how to make it pure. It's probably gonna be one of the macros. So let's see. When I do our U function, Czech class, it's cool. I don't drink. I have to be honest. Probably the only Czech on planet at this point. But I don't enjoy beer much, so I can't. I understand the people love it, but I can't speak on that. But I'm glad you liked it, man. Okay, we are in public, yeah. U function, and we are doing a blueprint. Wait, is blueprint pure? What I think it is. Donington, anyway, it can be executed in blueprint or all over. Is the blueprint pure what I want? Or do we have just getter? Is blueprint getter what I want? No. Okay, yeah, I think this should be what I want. That's always what I hear when like anyone hears talk about Czech. It's always the beer, and I'm just like, cool. But again, I'm glad if people like it. Okay, and this was a, how did we call the function? I should probably actually, before I even continue, I should probably just send it there without, wait. Never, it's never too late. So what did I do here? Yeah, adjust movement, and what specifically it was is to add a multiplier to speed on different levels of velocity. Okay. Oh, I did not save it. Oh, come on. Gonna do blueprint. Blueprint getter. Oh, we're missing U here. Let's call it get facing direction. Wait, we are not returning void though, we are returning a float. And the category here should be movement. Alrighty, let's implement it. Where are we? Grabbing the object? No, I think I have here like a movement category. Yeah. Oh, I think I just have my grabbed objects. I don't want to do that. I want to have my grabbed object below movement. You know what? That's actually not too bad. Okay, back in here. So we're getting our facing direction, and what we want is to return a value. So we're gonna have to start by getting our up vector. So get actor up vector, and to actually get that up vector we have to create a vector, and if we're gonna call it current facing direction, and this can be constant. Can it be constant XPR as well, actually? No, it can't, because we are adjusting it later. So we got our constant current facing direction, and we're gonna do here some checking. So if our current facing direction, oh, I have to separate into axes. I'm gonna do it here. If Z is wait, let's see. Oh, come on, man. How do I not get this? I am very, very angry. Let's see. How did I set it? If it's higher than 0.8. Then the return value here is gonna be it's gonna be 1. And this means our player is moving up. So no, this means bird is flying forward. So bird is, no, let's call it bird is in forward direction. Gonna get here our else if, and if our current, wait, no, I want that nonsense. I want to, no, never mind, it's fine. Panicking unnecessarily. Gonna get our, if our current direction X is higher than, oh, let's do actually 0. We can probably, no, it should be fine. We are not gonna even get to this part of the code, because if it's less than 8, then 0.8. So else if our current facing direction on X is higher than 0, If we are higher than 0, that means we are on 1, that means we are moving down. Higher than 0 means we are moving 1. That means we are moving up. Oh, never mind, this should be 0. This should return us 1. And if we have here the opposite, that means our current direction is moving higher or equal to 0. You wanna return -1 because then we are moving down. Now the opposite. Here we are returning -1 and here we are returning 1. So let's keep this up. Moving down is in down direction, and here we are in up direction, unless I'm sorely mistaken, which I very well may be. In up direction. Honestly, I'm overcomplicating it. Nothing wrong in fixing the code. There we go. Let's maybe straight is a bit more accurate. Okay, that should be it. Why are you complaining? Not all values return. Oh, they do, you just don't know that. Because you think there is a possibility that we are not returning anything, but I mean, sure. Else return straight. If you're not hitting any of them, you are probably flying straight. But this should never happen. This should not happen. If it is happening, you fucked up. Okay. This we got saved now. And let's recompile this. Okay, get here any activity. Note at all, you guys are chilling, that's good. Yeah, so you are working hard, I'm sure. Either way, should be good. Perfect, let's see. Okay, get, and I get direction. The comment was a good one, I know. That's a classic. Get per direction. Wait, why am I getting let's see, did I mess up something with a function? No, it told me that this is combination of blueprint callable and a pure. This should mean exactly this. Yeah, honestly, there's nothing wrong with making fun of yourself in the comments. Makes your life a little bit more interesting. Okay, get facing, and we do not see it here, but it's a function. It's possible that this is because it needs complete recompile. Like, live coding is good, but it's not great. There's like two options. Either my macros are messed up, which is possible, or it needs recompile, which is also possible. So let's do it. Okay. Oh, come on. Probably gonna need some some, I can build it from I can just run it now. I usually don't like to do it because then you forget about it, close it here, and then everything gets messed up like crazy. Okay. Did here. Get facing, and the issue was not here apparently. Okay. I think my documentation is lying to me. It's telling me that blueprint getter means blueprint callable. I am not sure if I trust him now. Hey, listen, I have here something similar. Let's see, what does this thing do? Get movement mode. Am I actually using it? Oh, I am. Never mind. Let's steal it from there. Pretty sure like, blueprint getter should do this. I don't know, man. If it works, it works. Live coding of you. Well, trust me, it's much better than it was in UV4. It sucks. It absolutely sucks. And yeah, I did try to quit and compile, but it was way worse in UV4. There was a different system. They added live coding as a new one, and it's so much better, but still sucks. It slows you down like crazy. Get facing. It would be fine if I could write. There we go. Look at that. It's returning us exactly what we want. Oh wait, what the hell did I do here? I'm downloading some packages. I do not want to download any packages if you insist. Let's just return to the Unreal build tool. Oh, Andrew, out of curiosity, are you using Hydra or are you using Visual Studio with Unreal? Because like for the any Unreal non-facing, how would I say it? Any non-Unreal C++, I use Visual Studio and it works pretty well. But anything but the Visual Studio with Unreal is just utterly unusable, let's say. It's not gonna use me here float. Really? I need my context sensitivity. No, I just need normal integer. I mean, the Hydra has its own troubles, let's say it, but it's so much better used with using with Unreal than with Visual Studio. Okay, that's just too simple. Fine, if you insist. Okay, and we wanna do here a string. And wait, but how do I define the options here? You know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna print the value itself. Oh, I'm not trying to print velocity though. I am gonna try to print not even the current movement. I should probably rework this whole debugging. I was thinking that I should probably I'm gonna just make a quick universal debugging tool, because this is just utterly horrible. I have to rewrite everything. Just some quick sets of universal functions that are always gonna let me define the color and the key and nothing else. And append is gonna be on the start, because that's so much more useful. Okay, direction 0. So far, so good. Now we should get direction 1. And direction -1. Look at that. I think we are exactly where we want to be. Wait, what was that? Why is it -1 now? Okay, never mind. Never mind. Maybe I did mess up. Could my mod be just wrong? Oh, I think it's messing something up. Let's see. Let's see if the issue is with my new function or with my previous logic just not being tested enough. So let's get per direction and just print it here. PP function. Because I changed it a little bit, so simple. I work on Visual Studio, don't have a cache for write rate. Yeah, gotcha. But I love JetBrains IDs, maybe. Yeah, it's with Unreal, it's absolutely amazing. It takes a while to start up, like you basically put it on and go make yourself a coffee or tea. But once you actually make it, once you actually start using it, it's pretty. Once it loads, it's pretty amazing. Okay, never mind. My logic was wrong. Well, that's somewhat annoying. Should have tested it more. Okay. Well, we can at least know the difference between flying straight and flying up and down. That's not really enough. I need to find the difference between up and down. But I think I should probably get it from my forward vector. Okay. Let's see. Get our bird direction here. Let's not try to not use up vector here, but I get a forward vector. You know what? First, we just wanna print it. What's our forward vector? Used to work with Vim. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I know you, Vim people. I used Vim once when I had to set up GitHub because there was a default there, I think, even for whatever reason, and I'm still scared and dream about it. Again, it's true that after Vim nothing scares you. Nothing can scare you. Okay, let's see it now. Okay, we get our x 0 1. No, that seems pretty much the same. It's not even like a minus or anything. For the y, it's like a 0 1 minus 1. Okay, z here actually could maybe do the job. Almost done with a summit stamina system. Good job there, nice. This could actually do the job. Forward vector on z. That means it's gotta be relative to something. So forward vector of the direction of the actor is gotta be relative to the world, 0 coordinates. There's no other way. I mean, there's probably other ways, but this seems the most reasonable to me. It's like FNF security breach one. Okay, sounds cool. You're really going for that cache grab strategy, aren't you? Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. So we're gonna rework our direction, and what we want here is the up forward vector. So let's get vector forward vector. And we are gonna break this apart. And I think it was z, and if the z is greater than 1, and it should be actually just straightforward, right? It should be if it's greater than 1, it's up. If it's less than 1, it's down. I think you need to find out how to make the progress bar disappear when it's not used. Yeah, it's probably a good strategy. I usually do stuff like that with a retrieval delay. So, like, let's say you wanna do a progress bar for whenever you are looking at interactive objects, right? So you do a trace on something and you check, am I looking at it? Yes, then restart the retrieval delay, and the moment it doesn't hit anything after like some time, 0.2, 0.3 seconds, whatever, you are gonna set it to, you're gonna hide it. It usually works. But I don't know if it's gonna work for your use case. Okay, let's go down, this goes up. Nginx 3D, hello sir. Hi, I'm new to Unreal Blueprint. Can you show me your blueprint straight spline setting? It's a plugin. It's not a straight spline setting. It's a, it's called Electric Notes. It costs like $10, something like that. It's definitely worth the buy. You can find it on Unreal Marketplace, and one of the plugins I would 100% recommend. Gonna try it. Go ahead, sir. Okay, open 8, if it's less than that, we're gonna go here, and based on the forward vector, we're gonna decide if we're going up or down. This should do the job. No problem, sir. So what do you like? Okay, oh, I'm not printing my values now. Oh, let's get here the event graph, and we want just this. Okay, straight so far, going up, definitely going up, can confirm, going down, mostly up, partly straight. The difference between between straight and not straight is pretty easy, it's just tweaking the value. Okay, boys and girls, I don't want to say it too soon, but I feel like this is working pretty well. Nice. Oh, I got stuck in it. Damn, actually I wanted to hit it. I think I'm gonna have to add here like a minigame to race, because it's gonna be a pity not to use this mode. I can get here like a modes. I could try to make it super moddable, so that like players can build their own tracks and race it. It could be pretty interesting. Okay, going down. Straight, up, down. Okay, okay. I think this looks actually very promising. Let's actually try to test it this time before I end up writing the whole function again. Well, I actually need to just modify it slightly, but yeah, I'm gonna be annoyed about it. Let me be annoyed, alright, guys? Yeah, it could be interesting, because like the movement here is gonna be super interesting, and I could probably make it so like people can make it their own stories and like tell it through playing the game. Some basic editor could even do like super basic scripting for them, but they're more like a bunch of physics-driven objects, and they can explore it. This whole world could be written by just so many different stories by different people playing it. It's not a bad idea. I'm gonna see. We shall see. The important here is this vertical size. We're gonna see where it's gonna go from there. And I feel like it works pretty well. Okay. Nginx UE, thanks. No problem, sir. Well, I hope you find it useful. You could even probably set it up so they can modify the environments and light a lot. Okay, so let's go back in here. And we're gonna get the current facing direction. No. Getting our current up vector, and under that we are gonna get our current forward vector. Let's make sure I save everything. I already managed to simulate from here and just close the project from here, because I'm simulating the game and just not have it saved. Did not end well, let me tell ya. Get forward vector. Honestly, I don't really need to define it as separate variables, but like it's a little bit easier, a little bit cleaner to read when I define it separately. Okay. So here we are getting our up vector. Threshold for when is it considered a straight movement. Getting our forward vector, and this we can keep. Yeah, wait, now I need to rework it. This is a bit unnecessary. So we are inside it, and we're gonna do. Oh, wait, go back. Ah, there we go. So, you can probably simplify it here. So, if we wanna get our current forward vector on the x-axis, and if the value, but I wanna be inside. No, I'm doing right. So if let's simplify it. I think this is gonna be more readable if I do something like this. This by default, if it's false, what I want to do. Wait, do I write else if or if so? Can be replaced with if const. Oh, Jesus, shut up. And inside here, we are gonna do our current forward vector. And let's make the goddamn spaces between this. I hate when there are no spaces. It's so much more difficult to read. Current forward vector. If it's higher or equal to, oh, it's just higher, we can do equal. Current vector is, excuse me, now I can't write at all. Did I switch the keyboard? No, there we go. Then 0. Then we are gonna wait, why am I wait, something was wrong here. No, I have to do else if, right? Because I'm continuing previous code. And no, I just do else. Okay, never mind. I am just stupid. So if it's else, then we are checking if our current forward vector is returning us. Oh yeah, this or equal. This is very annoying. I have to do the typing exercise. This is horrible. It's utterly annoying. Because if I do it by myself, I'm like, yeah, sure, I can do it blind. But now when I'm supposed to do it on the stream, I can't find a fucking equal. That's very annoying. Okay, let's put it here. This is equal or bigger than. And we don't want just pure vector, we want x. No, it was z. If this is true, then we are gonna get our bird to return 1, and that means moving up. Let's make it straight, like really straight. Straight, this is moving up. And if it's not the case, then we know we are moving it down. Okay, that's a bit cleaner. I think it's much cleaner when I do another if statement inside it. A bit easier to read. Okay. Yeah, should do the trick. What's the time? What are we doing with time? Gotta finish it. This is gotta get done. Okay, from here we can just get our forward direction and connect it in here, which we print onto the screen. Alright, let's go. 0, it's fine. 1. Here's my -1. But I think this time I actually was just... Yep. Never mind. That's on me. bird? Not bird, dog staring at me. No, never mind, he ran away. -1, 1, and if we change the directions, we are still keeping down. Okie dokie, this is looking nice and pretty. Let's see. Okay. This is very useful. Okay, if I wanna imagine how the big world is, it's 3 a.m. here. That's pretty difficult. Honestly, if you said like 11 a.m., then I would be probably way more surprised. But yeah, it's crazy. And where are you? Where are you right now, Andrew? Like just a country or whatnot? Yeah. 3 a.m. That's light. At 3 a.m. I'm planning to be sleeping, so I'm glad you are not though. Can join me here. Maybe adjust the threshold a bit. No, I think it's gonna be fine. Just need to work on the blending. Okay, we got the direction in. And that blend space now to figure out is gonna be horrible. Let's see. Gonna go back. Gonna put here the BS. The BS I'm telling you this whole night. You're currently in Kazakhstan? Okay, gotcha. In the opposite direction. I'm in Sweden at the moment. Okay, our vertical axis is the direction. And we're gonna be moving between -1 and 1. And let's see. We need some bird videos. Let's do some bird watching. We find some birds to watch. And just finding some bird watching in slow motion. Okay, we got eagle FPS look. Does it sound good? Are we gonna watch? Yeah. Oh, come on. I got second ad at the moment. Okay, let's look at what this bird is doing. Alright, so now he's just chilling. And you can see that the wings are not moving at all. He seems to be pretty much flying in the straight line. The velocity is fairly high. He's actually gonna see him though. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm gonna see any other shot than this. This is more looked at the environment. Okay, now we got some. Now it's just cutting through it. Okay, this. Oh, now we got a bit of a movement. I'm not sure if he's hunting or whatnot. But probably not quite what we're looking for at the moment. Let's look at this thing. Okay, we're starting. Starting and flying up. It's like when they are aiming up, it makes sense that they are waving these hands they use for flying. Wings, that's how it's called. It's wings. But they do it when they are lowering as well, because that's what they are using it for slowing down. But I have it already covered with my speeding up and slowing down. So do I get? Okay, this is more what I'm curious about. So they're just slightly moving forward. They still do tend to do a waving. As they are lower, just slightly, they are lowering the velocity usually. Okay, let's see. So I think that if the velocity is low, then okay, this is our moving straight. Moving straight should, I think, have a should just keep playing, keep being as it is. This is just slightly straight. No, I need him to be waving his flying hands when he is standing. So I need this one on the velocity 0 and direction 0. Ah, it keeps playing. Okay. It's just moving forward. Slow them down a little bit, because they are gonna do different speed based on how fast they are moving. So we get our flying hover. Which one is which? So hover in place. When he's static, he should be probably just not waving too much. Flying hover, yeah, that's what we are playing. I'm doing flying hover here. Rate scale is right now, there's no way 0.1. No, it's in here. Okay, so the only time we actually wanna be it straight is when he is facing down on fairly high velocity. So probably somewhere around here. Right. Okay, oh wait, where did it go? There we go. Then we get this fairly slow movement. I think I have here some mess up. Let's see, let's delete this one for now. Okay, this one has the same speed, so let's just lower the speed for this one. Hover IP, and we're gonna just lower our rate to like 0.2. Yeah. Okay, maybe even higher actually here. Let's do like 2. Yeah. I'm getting there. And I probably want him to be waving hands when he's going up. But adjust the speed would be my guess. Just look at the speed. Okay, 2 may be a bit too much. Let's see, this one is 0.1. This one you can set to like 1.5. You can probably adjust the speed for this one as well. So like if we are on fairly low velocity, we want this to be pretty low. So glide P 0.05. And then if we push this here, we're gonna get our rate to 0.5, let's say. Say like about 1500, and this is gonna be about 400, should do the trick. I don't think this is gonna be it. This is gonna have to be higher velocity. I think I adjusted. Wait, what? Where did it go? Huh. Oh, I can't use Ctrl Z here? Are you kidding me? Okay, that explains a lot. Okay, so this one is a hover IP. Oh, they are all hover. Okay, this is not very helpful. Do I not have a way to distinguish between them just by hovering? Okay, that's utterly unhelpful. So we want this one to be slower, let's say 0.1. No, that's not the one. And I want flying and let's say velocity 1500, so we want velocity 0. Flying here should be like 0.1. Nah. Like 0.3. And when we have our velocity gliding, no, we want flying. Flying, hover velocity 400, we wanna be in about 4. So here we're about 0.3. There should be a significant difference between them. Okay, I'm getting there. Let's just see what it looks like right now. Okay. Ah. Okay. Oh wait, I don't have it connected. I'll probably get our player bird, and from here we wanna get facing direction, and this is what we connect to our direction. Oh yeah, I can do it directly, my bad. Well, I mean I could, but let's keep it thread safe. Let's promote this to a variable, and this is gonna be our anim direction. And this we will save on the event graph. There we go. Alright, let's try it now. Okay. Keep on moving up, 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 up. The faster we move, the more he will fly. And as you can see, if he goes super high, he flies like crazy. And if we lower the value, he's gonna transition into it. Okay. This is actually looking pretty nice. Look at that. What do you think, guys? This is not bad at all. Transitions are pretty smooth. Like, a bunch of values need to be tweaked to get it exactly right. But I like where is it facing. Let's tweak it a bit and then see it at bigger scale. One idle, yes. So nice. Thank you kindly, sir. This one we're gonna set on our direction up. This is gonna maybe be actually a little bit smoother if we do a transition like this. And this was way too high of a play rate. Let's do here like 1.2 at tops. Okay. Okay, let's do a wait, let's do smoothing, so we don't want it to disappear immediately. Let's do like 0.2. Let's try it now. Oh, wait, wrong button. No, wrong button. Okay. Alright. Wait, doesn't play. Can be speeding up. I'm gonna have to play with the multipliers a little bit more, but it seems pretty nice. Okay, yeah. The smooth transition just between up and down seems to be much better. So maybe better if I don't actually do any value for this flying straight, and it's just gonna calculate in between them. Oh no, now I got hit. Ah, I'm dying. Okay. Let's see. Can I catch it while I'm flying over? Let's try. It's gonna be a good challenge. Oh, never mind. Can I do it without being hit by a... I think I grabbed something. Let's go. Never mind. Okay. I think grabbing objects, physics-driven objects that are actually captured is gonna be the next thing. The next stream. Possibly tomorrow. Little issue is the sliding the air while turning. No, that's actually on purpose. I left it there. It's done with. I mean, I could tweak it, but I am pretty consciously leaving it there because otherwise the turns are bit too fast. I could work with it by adjusting the by tweaking a little bit our where do we have it? Player bird, the movement component, and wait, not what am I doing? Not movement component, camera boom. We could adjust the max camera distance. If I set this to 0, it's gonna pretty much disappear. But you also lose a lot of blending, so it's kind of like a contra. It's like a benefit and win at once. So I can just do like something like this. Oh no, it's still gonna, because I still have the luck. Interesting. I could maybe actually. That may not be a bad point actually. What if I just tweak only one of my rotations luck. Let's say I'm gonna set higher rotation luck speed and lower location. I don't necessarily mind having him go slightly out of the picture sometimes, but I see your point there, that I do. Alright, just... Okay. I could maybe tweak it a bit more. Now how fast he's returning. I could maybe change how fast he's returning, but we'll see. This is not really something I need to tweak. I want to tweak right now, because this will really depend on how the game keeps on developing and what kind of objects he's gonna be flying through. But it's an interesting point that I could just do it by tweaking the difference between rotation lag and a location lag on the camera boom. Because it also leads to, if you do it like this, it leads to way smoother experience. Because even though the bird sometimes disappears, like goes away, you never like get any camera snapping. You're always in control of everything. It's a bit of a trade-off that you are gonna pick. They're gonna do there. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Save this. Get back into our sliding, but thank you for the tip, kind sir. Let's get back into the BS setup here. And let's say... Now we can't move it up, right? No, this one has to stay here. Or does it? What if I do just something like this? Could be interesting. Okay, so we want our 0, 0, that's pretty much staying down. That means our... No, but our 0 velocity and -1. Yeah, that's correct. -0 negative velocity, that means like flying down, and low speed. No, low speed doesn't make sense, or does it? But like vector moving up and low velocity should make sense. Center in between. And then on the bottom, going down, fast velocity should be gliding. Going up should be shaking his flying hands like crazy. I am patenting that name, by the way. From now on, all the birds have flying hands. Let's see it. Yeah, this is... oh god, that looks so dramatic. Look at it. That's not quite what I imagined. It looks like it's in the slow motion. And I can just easily transition between that. It's probably a bit too dramatic, slow down. It looks very cool though. It's probably a bit too extreme. Looks very cool. I really like it actually. Gonna have to speed it up, that lowest denominator, but yeah. Okay, so what's happening is that the hen, the wings swinging is way too low for velocity when we are is too weak when we are on a... Oh, I got stuck. Excuse me, thank you. I get when we are on the low velocity. So I like lower our velocity a lot. Maybe thinking I should probably increase how fast is it slowing down. There's not really a reason for slowing down to be same speed as our speeding up. Maybe better if I slow it down. But okay, let's see. This value was way too low. No, this one. Our direction 1. No, that means our direction up. When we are going straight is in here. That's the super slow one. So we probably just need here is do we need another flying hover, or is this just too low of a value? Let's see. Our velocity here should be the same, right? So wait, why is there a difference between these two? My velocity is 0. My direction 1. Oh, this is the problem. Direction 0, very low velocity. Probably just add here a point. And maybe even better if I do this. Yeah, it's probably better. Okay. Okay, let's see. We're gonna get our bird. Let's go into our code in here. Core characters, player bird. And I was thinking about lowering the deceleration. No, actually increasing the deceleration. That's how fast he's slowing down. No, this is speeding up and slowing down is here. I think it should be like at least double that, maybe triple of what's speeding up. Okay, let's go. It's getting quite late for my schedule. I'm not Andrew here who is staying up to 3 AM. I gotta go to bed, so I'm afraid we are gonna have to end it soonish. So just letting you know, guys, gonna do a few more tweaking, then we're gonna probably end it. Okay, it's actually I'm starting to quite like it. You need to work on a transition between speeding up and slowing down, but other than that, I don't mind. Let's see. What if our velocity is 0? Yeah, that's actually really nice. Huh. I'm sorry. I'm just looking around because I hear my dog eating things he probably shouldn't eat. Oh no, he's not actually eating it. He's just chewing everything he he gets his paws on. Okay. This seems actually pretty reactive. Let's see. I'm gonna work slightly bit on the transitions, just a tiny bit, and then I think we are there. So let's go back into BS and transitions here. What's our transitions here? Between our vertical and horizontal axis. Smoothing time 0.2 and 0.2 as well. I would do maybe 0.25, slightly more. 0.25, well, let's not go crazy here. And inside our main blueprint, the transition between speed up and slow down, I think should be slower. Let's try like 0.3 on the way when we go there, 0.3, and on the way back we're gonna let's also try to slow it down. Come on, calm down. Really? You wanna go upstream? Nah, he would be very upset. Alright, let's see. I think that transition is still pretty fast. Oh, good. Oh, now it's like a significant. I could maybe. It needs a little bit of a turning with the bird to like turn his head or something. Because right now I don't feel like that's not that good. Or maybe I should just increase the mesh turn rate when I'm turning the camera, because it feels like the camera is turning too fast. So maybe that's actually just still our rotation rate on the bird. Let's see, play a bird. Another camera boom here. Let's do like 12. I have to work with the speed up values. Let's see. It's like it takes way too long. I'm gonna do about. This is nice. Yeah, I said it's speeding up. It's taking forever. I'm gonna have to adjust that multiplier. Okay, let's first push it. Let's first make sure that we have this saved, because I think the blending, I feel like blending is pretty nice. So, anim. Blending with direction and speed. There we have it, and then we can get into what we need to get into. So we got our move forward, we got our interaction. So what we want is this value. I have to change this. This is gonna be it's just 200, and there is probably needs to be mid-step between them. That's why it's struggling. That's why I also wanted to originally set it as dynamic adjustment, because it just creates a bunch of trouble. It's not. So let's say that when this value is bigger, when current velocity is, wait, is this right? When current velocity is higher than 1002, okay. If it's higher than 500, set it to 1.5. And if our current velocity is higher than 200, set it to 100. Otherwise set it to 0.5. Yeah, okay, that should be fine. Compile this. Okay, we get our speeding up. It's much smoother now. Slowing down is super fast. It's still not quite there. It's still not quite it. I have to be a bit more dynamic here. So we don't want to do else if. We're gonna do else if. Jesus, this is a bunch of else if statements. That's how we are programmed. Just put an else statement. You know, that's what AI is about. Bunch of if statements everywhere. Okay. Let's say that if we are 0.5 is fine, but only up to 100, let's say. If we're moving at least 100, we're gonna go to 1.5. No, to... Oh, you know what, yeah, let's actually go to 1 right away. And if we are, you know, I think that speeding up is fine. And... okay, we don't have to do such a drastic step. Let's do 25. Here we're gonna do 1.75, and here we're gonna do like 2.5. It's been less than 100. Let's see it now. I mean, all these things are something that gets tweaked later. Or like not later, but these things just take forever to tweak because it changes based on the game. A lot of these, like, more, if I would recommend something when developing system like this or just movement system, it's good to have this as easily changeable and adjustable as possible, because these values are going to change all the time. The game is going to change, the precision you need from your movement is going to change, so just make sure that you know how to tweak the variables quickly. Okay, we're speeding up pretty fast now. And if we get to 500, oh, okay, I got lost. Never mind, I got hit. Oh, okay. Let's see. There's some issue with me transitioning the speed, but it's fine. Don't need to solve it right now. Yeah, I think mostly it does the job pretty well. I think this is a good balance between precision and adjustment. So let's say you can very slowly go up here, look around, you can slow down, explore more, and then keep going up again. In here, let's try not to hit too many things. Raise up. Grab this little sphere. And go get it. Okay, cool. Okay, I feel like this is actually pretty decent. It's better than I expected. Let's do a bit of a tweaking for that landscape material for ending it. And then got to add some slightly more environment, but we actually kind of need more puzzles before it. So that may be rather what I'm gonna work on tomorrow. So we are gonna be here tomorrow, you will see that. Okay. Let's see. Why is that red? It's gotta be some of my color multiplier messing up the landscape. So let's get the landscape material and see what the hell is happening here. Let's just reset it back to default. Nothing is changing. Well, that's utterly suspicious. Is it met? Yeah, that's what I... Excuse me. Okay, never mind. It's just some update nonsense. It still does this nonsense. Why is that? I don't entirely think this is my post process. I mean, I'm sure the post process... Oh, it is not at all my post process. What is this? Some reflection? Seems like my post processing is just making it solid. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna make it metallic. It's gonna solve everything. I still have here some... I thought I got rid of it completely. Let's see, what if I got clean of normals? Let's flatten the normals. Let's do something. Oh yeah, that is probably the normals here. I mean, I don't really need normals on this, so it's fine. I can just put here clear. Do I have empty normals or like flat normals? Oh, come on. Default. Okay, no, that's not good default. Hey, it's even green. Look at that. Okay. Ho ho ho. Let's look into the material. We are doing quick multiplier scale. That's all good. Our grass base is also nice. Wait, am I applying some normals on the grass? No. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, I'm blending based on height. That's correct. But how do I have no normal map? No normal map. I want normal map that doesn't do normals. Can I like fake it? Okay, just white. Oh, okay. It still has normals. I'm not even entirely sure why my normals are messing it up. I don't think it should do that. Let me just do some multiplier on it. Wait, what? I'm applying base normal. No, I am applying normal map here. Just wanna put here a flattener. So. And yeah, constant, and our normals should be 0. Okay, it's higher flatness. Never mind, it's the opposite. Let's just set it to super high value to get rid of all the normals here. I'm not entirely sure why is it reflecting here green. There could be reflecting some weird materials here. I just wanna get empty normal map. Why do I not have an empty normal map? Okay, you know what? Let's just put here a note. Replace with empty normal map. Kind of fixes it for now, but it's not a very good solution, to be honest. It's actually a pretty shitty solution. Do I maybe have just a better grass? Okay, no, that's pretty bad grass. I do like something super basic. Probably do this. Just give me its normals. Oh well, that's probably not very good. Let's do like 5. 10. Metal stays 0, and if I don't flatten it now, how is that gonna look? I wonder if it's that height map that's... I'm starting to be pretty confident it's the height map that's messing it up. It's fine, it will be solved later. Okay. Let's see if we have a little bit of time left. Can we just add here some more buildings? Let's look at some parts. But honestly, it's probably good enough to get started with a... I'm gonna definitely need some cables that connect to it, but other than that, I think this is pretty nice for now. Okay guys, I think this is where I'm gonna end it. It was good fun, long stream today. Gonna do probably another one tomorrow, shorter, quite likely. But we'll see what's gonna happen. Did a lot of work done and did some chatting, so that's actually pretty good. So, yep, that's it. I'm